Hey, today's video, I wanted to talk about some habits that elevate your sparkle. Look at me. So, one habit that you should consider when you want to elevate your sparkle is getting rid of writing down all the other habits that you don't like about yourself, that you constantly come across. When I created my first list of bad habits that I didn't like of myself, I cried. I cried so hard, and I just bawled my eyes in happy tears, because being able to go day by day and like almost criticizing yourself, or just even acknowledging that, like, oh, I do have this bad habit, I do not like this about me, is one thing. But to be able to write down a list and face the list face to face is a different kind of hurt, almost, because now you're not just acknowledging, now you are facing it. Like, you are making it a reflection, like you have it reflected, like, towards you, like, and it's the list. It's not one habit at a time. It's your list of bad habits. And what I felt when I completed my first list was a lot of joy, and there was almost no sadness, but there was like this awkward feeling of, like, damn, like, I gotta work on stuff. And what I did personally with my list is I put it to the side. I'm not a very confrontational person as it is, like, with myself or like with other people. So I put it to the side, and I just kind of forgot that I even made the list. I lived my life, and in the back of my head, I knew that I wanted to minimize the many bad things that I could, like, identify and point out about myself. I just wanted to live a life where I had less of that to describe with me. And well, I don't know what I was going to say. I was going to say something about, like, when you get older, you may, like, grow into new habits and blah, blah, blah. No, habits are very particular to the kind of person that you first have been brought up to be, and they will always, like, be the same, just at a different scale. And to be able to see them reflected to you, it hurts. It hurts a lot. And when you cry about them, you are just rewarding yourself, because people can go on like, yeah, I don't like how I'm an alcoholic and blah blah blah. But can you write down that you are an alcoholic, and have it be face to face with you as you work on trying to be less of an alcoholic? That is some serious I want to be better, like, attitude. It's just an attitude, so write down all your habits. Write down all the habits that you don't like about yourself. Put the list to the side. Live to make that list smaller, but not to bash yourself. It's a process, and you won't know when you're over that process until you're finally over it, and you find that list again, and you're just gonna feel this immense joy. I swear to you. My second habit is that if you are on self-help content and you never take notes, you need to start taking notes. You cannot absorb if you cannot reflect. You cannot learn if you cannot evaluate, almost. I don't even know what I said there. I just hope that made sense. For me, I consume so much already, like self-help podcasts, YouTube videos, glow ups, I I just be tuning in and I'm like, yeah, self-help, love, love, love. And I would catch myself in moments where I was like, wait a minute, I handled the situation just exactly as the creator did, like the creator of the podcast. I handled it the same way. And at that time that I handled the situation, I wasn't sure that what I did and how I did it was correct or was right for me. And I was confused even at points where I was like, there's really nobody else that I talk to about this stuff when I handle stuff emotionally, that when I listen to a podcast and I resonate, it brings joy to me, and it's like a friend. So when I sit down and take notes while I'm listening to a podcast, it also creates like a great journal prompt. As a person who keeps a journal, sometimes it's very hard to even write about your stuff, or like, how am I going to start this conversation? Really, is there anything that I need to write about? But when you're listening to so much self-help content, the topic is self-help. And because you are actively wanting to help yourself, you're gonna want to reflect on the ways that you have already helped yourself so abundantly, because you be doing the work and you just don't ever reflect. Like, what? Get yourself a journal and get yourself a pen, and I promise you, the magic you feel when you are with your heart and considering your mind space is beautiful. It's just beautiful. And I hope you can do it. I hope you can write notes next time you listen to a podcast, not just listen. Okay. My third habit, I don't know, I just been looking for this self-help content because I feel like I had to help myself in some way, and that just isolates me from a lot, and it makes me feel like a loner at times and difficult, and almost don't make friends. But when viewing people, really, and because we're all so different and we make each other feel different, when I want to choose somebody to be in my inner circle, I want them to make me feel like I'm free, not to make me feel like I'm caged. Sometimes when this caged feeling, it's described as you're around somebody that you're not always able to fly with. Like, you are in a cage like a bird, and it's only in the right moment when this person decides to make you feel like you do have the freedom to fly. No, your friends should make you feel like you are not in a cage, like you are in the jungle, and the jungle belongs to you because the jungle is the world, and it's so difficult enough that you don't want to be associated with people that make you feel like you are in a cage. And this habit is, when it comes to like choosing the people that you want in your inner circle, get rid of the people that make you feel like you are in a cage. Look and aspire to be around the people that help you feel like a cheetah, like you're in the jungle, like you own everything about yourself, everything, even all the bad stuff. Habit number 4, what was it? Be you, because I know that as you want to evolve, you want to be this specific version of yourself, and really the only way to ever get there is to be as much as yourself as you can be right now. Because if you even for a little bit decide to be someone that you are not, you are misaligning yourself from that path that you aspire to be in. And you know, I would hate to see that. Be you, be you, be you, be you always. I know that in this self-help become better mentally journey, you want to be somebody else for the better, but you're really not going to get there unless you can be as much as yourself now in the process, walking towards that. Because again, like I said, if you choose to not be you, you misalign yourself from what it is that you actually do want, and you will end up in places and headspaces that you did not ask for, and you will be confused again because that was really never you, and you have to figure out again who's you. So have a clear picture of that you in your head. And though it can sometimes, that picture can sometimes look blurry, don't be so hard on yourself because life is tough enough. I think that was all my habits. So I said write down all your bad habits, and the second one was write down while you podcast, and then the third one was when you're choosing your inner circle, make sure you are coming around those people that staying around those people, because you will come around many people, but stay around the ones that make you feel like you are in a jungle and not necessarily caged, because you never want to feel like you are waiting for somebody to let you fly. No. We are all wild animals and we deserve to roam the jungle. And then I said, and then I said, be you, okay? Be you. And I hope that these habits that I did mention today are in some way helpful to you. And if you're on that journey, that mental, that mind evolution journey, I hope that you're doing awesomely well today. Swell. I love you and love yourself. I believe in you. I believe in you through the process. Yeah, through the process. If you're an Aggie ass bitch, maybe I can handle it through the process. But I know that if that's not who you want to be in the end, I will be here. And if it looks like that's somebody you want to choose to be forever, I will not be here. So get off my channel. Yeah. Today I went to the vintage store. If I inspire you, let me know. Yeah, we're outside. This is Fremont. Gotta get home soon because this place by myself is spooky. Yeah, my BU habit that I said, like be you always, is actually inspired by a tag that I see around the city sometimes. If I catch it, I'm sure I have a picture of it. But if I catch the habit, if I catch the tag around here, I'll definitely add a clip. I don't see it on this particular. I saw it. Hey, look at my guy. Hey, be you. Just be you. Just be you, goddammit. It's okay if you're a witty ass bitch like me. Yeah, I hope you like all my habits, and shout out to you. Have a safe and wonderful October. I love you. I love you. I love you. Are these a Mac and Jack African beer. I don't even like beer like that, but it tastes like beer.